Yeah, well, you had 4 sacks tonight, most since Derek Thomas in 1988. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. Still haven't accomplished what I wanted to, but I give all the thanks to my coaches and teammates. You know, the preparation was good this week. We were all on the same page, and when we're all on the same page, good things come out of that.
John, Ajay Hall seemed pretty frustrated after the game over social media. What would be your message towards him? And just, do you have a response on that?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really been on my phone, so I haven't seen anything or heard anything, but I think it's just it's just the process of being here. I remember what it was like as a freshman, so it's just, I guess my words of encouragement would just be, it's a process and we got to keep going.
Okay, we're going to move to the ring. So go ahead, Nick, sorry.
Jordan, Coach Saban talked about you guys installed a new trips coverage called Thief to help you guys create some turnovers. Kind of take me through how that helped you tonight get your turnovers.
Yeah, it helped me a lot. We practiced their route concepts all week, and it helped me create some turnovers today. Like we practiced the number 3 on the ball, the cardinal route, and that's how I caught my first interception. So it was really like the film and the executing.
Go ahead.
This is for any of you, or all of you. What was different this week in terms of the team's attitude?
I think we were all locked in. We were all focused. And I know like, most of my interviews have been saying like football has to be the most important thing. And I think definitely this week football was the most important thing. And we just didn't want that feeling that we felt last week.
Yeah, I think to build off that, I think personally it was how everybody showed up to the facility every day to work and only be worried about what we were doing, worried about where our feet was at the time, and getting the most out of every practice, really.
Go ahead, Ike.
Jordan, you have a name for that dance. And then also, Will, did you ever go up against Scott Lashley or know about him from his previous time at Alabama?
I'll go first. There is a name for that dance, but I won't be speaking on that name because I want to keep it a secret. Just in case anybody do it, I can say I started it. So I'll just keep that to myself.
You're working on the trademark.
Yep. When somebody else does it, I'll release the name. I promise.
I guess when I got here, I was a freshman, and he had already left, so I didn't really get a chance to go against him in practice or anything like that. But just watching film from like previous practices and stuff like that, I seen him like in some of the practice going against some of the old outside linebackers here, and they were just telling me a little bit about him and stuff like that.
Go ahead, Nick.
Bryce, all of your touchdowns tonight, and there were I think, some serious yak after each one. I mean, in terms of getting guys the ball, and I mean, how does their athleticism kind of help just maybe your decision making in terms of getting the ball out so they can take the house?
Oh, it helps a lot. I mean, we have the guys, as dynamic of guys we have. Really, our job is just to get them the ball and try to get them the ball in a place where they can, they can run and be special after. And we saw that a lot tonight. Like you said, I think all of them came from really great yards after catch. And for me, obviously, that's the quarterback's dream. You get to, you get to make a throw and just get into our playmakers' hands, and they do the rest. So, the guys making plays like they did today, that makes my job way, way easier.
We're going to go to Mike in the back, and if y'all don't mind moving the computer.
Oh, we forgot.
Put on Bryce, baby.
For Bryce, just along those lines, there was a couple times when you kept the ball, especially going down to the pylon there, able to make some guys miss. Just what did you see out of that defense that kind of allowed you to scramble but not throw the ball but to keep it?
Yeah, we just stressed taking what the defense gave us. For me, just trying to pick up my progressions. Coach OB does a great job with me and all the quarterbacks and we watch film. Emphasizing to keep our eyes downfield, but if we see green grass, to take it. And for me, today that was just what they gave us on those given plays. So for me, really our whole offensive mindset is just to take what the defense gives us, and that just happened to be those plays today.
Michael.
Yeah, for Will, again, and Jordan, on the pass rush, you guys seemed like you were very active all night tonight on that pass rush. They were, you had Rodgers backpedaling the whole time. What did you see out there? How did it feel just in that pass rush moment?
I think the biggest thing this week was like from last week was working on our pass rush lanes and being more effective and getting more pressure on the QB. So all week in practice, I think that's one thing we stress as a unit up front. And that's like going back to the interviews this week, I was telling you guys like that's one thing that we have to get better at up front, watching film together. And we did that. We watched film together. We seen how we can affect the quarterback. We seen how we can get back there. And like I said, we were all on the same page and we all gelled. And everybody created value for themselves.
Yeah, like he said, I give all props to the D-line and the outside linebackers for creating pressure, which allowed us to create turnovers and interceptions tonight. So I give them all the props tonight.
Tony.
I don't have a question. I'm sorry. I didn't have my hand up.
I just lowered it. It's fine. Steven.
This one's for Jordan. So Jordan, how did that little jig feel after that interception, the second one?
Can you repeat the question?
I said, how'd that jig feel after the second pick, the second interception?
Well, it felt great. I was waiting to do that forever. Since last year, I've been practicing it. It's been my dance since high school, and I give all props to my teammate Jamal Cooney, who taught me how to do it. Well, he's currently at Dartmouth, so I was waiting. It was a great sight, man.
We've got time for one more. If anyone has one from the room, go ahead, AP.
Bryce, I was going to ask you, and all of you, how did the cowbells affect you, if they did at all?
Yeah, I mean, it was a loud crowd, but we stress out a lot of not letting external factors dictate us and making sure that we keep everything internal. So for us, we just categorize and filed it as an external factor, and we know we're gonna see that. We've seen in the past, we're gonna see stuff, whatever it may be in the future. So we have to make sure that's always been our focus, is control what we can control and making sure that we block out all external factors.